playing games no more, you know.
Alright, y'all. Welcome to this week's exciting episode of your favorite YouTube show, Unbiased. Gotta love it. Alright, y'all. Obviously, I'm your co-host, Kevin Bujak.
I'm your co-host, Bond Hurley.
And we are Unbiased, so we're going to dive right in. What do we have on our feet right now?
Why don't you go first, Kev? Show us what you got. Show us what you're cooking with.
Show us what we're cooking with. It's for you,
Thanks,
son.
Sir. Oh, yeah. For sure. These are sick.
Yeah, so mad hair. I don't know. I forget what these are exactly.
Bonitas?
Bos-
Bosnitas? I've never been able to say it. It's a German word.
Is it German?
Yeah, Adidas is German, bro.
I knew that, but I don't know. I don't want to butcher it. But this is actually the first pair of like Ultra Boost, hype shoe, whatever ever that I've ever owned, and they're probably like 3 years old in my collection, and probably 4 years old, 5 years old in general. I know they were marketed as a skate shoe, and like when I was like a kid, and I was skating it still. These like I saw these for the first time in like a skate shop that's like local to me. I was like, wow, I need those. Of course, I didn't have my size.
Was that the one that was over by Pizza Hut that's gone now?
Yeah. Rain Skate Shop.
R.I.P.
Local to suburbs of Northeast Philadelphia here.
R.I.P.
But I love these shoes, but I hate the tongue with a passion. So, like, I always fold it down, and I am so tempted to cut it off. Like, I just might have to because it bothers me so much.
That might have to be a video. Kevin destroying Adidas shoes.
But I love these shoes, and like I just love the pure boost sole. Nothing to it besides the boost and a little bit of rubber on the bottom.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not like encased or like wrapped up.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure like Boost was still like relatively new to Adidas at the time of their release.
That's sick.
So still a concept to them. So that's what I'm rocking this week. Obviously, I'm rocking these very handsome pants from the Nike Para collection. Yeah, capsule collection, whatever.
Which Kevin has been so hyped about.
So hype.
All right, this week I have. That's for you, sir. The Rude Puma collab on my feet.
Rude Puma. Hell yeah.
You guys know I was really hyped on this collab. I only ended up getting one pair because I was apprehensive. One about quality, two about how quick they would sell out, which they haven't. And I actually am really happy with them. They're a little bit narrow, but the quality's there. I think they're a really classic-looking shoe. They remind me a lot of the Louis Vuitton and the Jordan 4. And yeah, I don't know. I think they're easy to get. They're not that expensive. I think I got them for $130.
Which was retail, yeah?
Yes, but Essence does this weird thing. Sometimes they sell stuff for cheaper. So like I saw Essence had them for $95, but they sold out. So they also have Rude shirts that are cheaper. I don't know if they have a deal with Rude or a couple brands or something, but yeah, that's
pretty cool. Like in
Puma
the
sell.
Yeah, like in the it's like a beehive looking deal. I like that a lot.
That was a little history lesson. You probably know this, but that was Puma's response to the Nike Air back in the day. Oh, really? Yeah, Puma Cell.
That's actually something I did not know.
Pretty older technology. I didn't really know about it so recently. I heard someone. I was talking to an older sneakerhead at work, and we were talking about Puma Cell. He asked me if I remembered it, and I was like, "Nope, I don't. I don't remember Puma Cell." And then once he described it to me, I remembered seeing it in like some Puma shoes I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah. You're just like, that cool. Didn't know about it. All right, cool. So once you lace those puppies up, we'll dive on into our next our next deal here. So we're gonna do a Yeezy unboxing. So obviously y'all know about Yeezy Day that happened 2 weeks ago.
We even talked about that because
that happened a week and a half ago.
Vacation, so
that happened a week and a half ago where Adidas Yeezy had us ping-ponging back and forth, breaking our necks for so many random shoes that were dropping, and they were all killer. So
I didn't hit on a single pair. Just disclaimer. Like I didn't even have a chance to cop any.
I hit on a lot, but I only wound up taking these Johns home. Yeezy Boost 700s in 12.5. Shout out to Adidas for dinging up my box before I could even ding it up for them.
Really like this colorway.
Yeah, yo.
Like the more I see it, the more it grows on me. Like I like it with my pants.
Yeah, the utility. Yeah, utility black. Yeezy 700s. This is the first version of the 700s they did, right?
The first version? This is the most recent version.
This is the most recent.
Recent, yeah. First version is the Wave Runner. You knew that.
No, I'm not talking colorway. Or was Wave Runner like a completely different shoe?
No, it's the same shoe. The Wave Runner is the same shoe, just different color. This
is
the most recent colorway, I should say.
What's the one?
This is the 700
What's
V1.
the 700 with like the 3 stripes going up the side?
That's a V2.
Okay.
700 V2.
V1 right here.
Yeah, V1 utility black.
V1 700 in utility black. Of course, if I had a flash, I would show you the here. I think a little bit in the like netting here. You have the 3M reflective, so they really stand out. Of course, you got the gum sole with the pure boost peeking out there, so I love that. I really like how like the white cuts up the gum and the black, which is really cool for me.
Have you worn these yet?
Yeah, I've worn them once.
How do they feel?
Very good. A lot better than 500s.
Are they snug?
No, they're comfortable.
Because I know that on the original Wave Runner V1 700,
right,
they didn't have this webbing. They added it with the next model, which I think was the Mauve colorway, maybe the Inertia. Yeah. And they didn't. People were iffy about it at first. I think most people have grown to like it, but I was interested to see how you felt about the webbing and the tongue.
Yeah, no.
Did you notice it, or when you put it?
I honestly didn't really notice it. I like these a lot better than I like the 500s.
I've heard. I think that's just boost, man. Like, I mean, it's not just the style. I think it also is like, Adidas shoes without boost are kind of subpar. Like,
I honestly think you're right that it is a boost, which is pretty crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. All right, and then we're gonna do an accessory of the week. This week, it's not Supreme, but it is Kith. So dun. So this past week, Kith did a big capsule with Coke again. This is their 4th time around with them, and
fourth. That's crazy. Because I remember reading about Kith for the first time, and this shows how much I knew about the streetwear at the time. But I read I think it was GQ did an article about 3 brands that everyone should know, and Kith was one of them. And that they were doing the first expose on their first Kith Coke collab.
Wow.
So that
takes you back a while.
Yeah. Wow.
But I feel like this is the first time around that we actually saw like a decent amount of accessories, We had a bottle opener, a pin set, and of course this VW van along with some towels, slides, socks. But those are all repeats. First time we're seeing like cool, like legit accessories. And this is pretty out of left field for Kith in general because they haven't really ever done anything like this in the past. So that's why I had to jump on it, being a big accessory guy that I am.
Big Coke guy, too.
Big Coke guy, too.
Saw a couple episodes
I love Coca Cola. I love all the memorabilia, merchandise, all that. So this is a very cool pickup for me, and it wasn't that hard of a pickup. So shout out to Kith for, doing something right and stopping the bots this time around. Because
not having the shitty website this time.
I specifically remember getting just like killed by bots the last Kith Coca collection.
Yeah.
I specifically remember that, and that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But this kind of did away. I also got the red Coca Cola print T-shirt with the mini box logo. So that's a big come up right there.
Yeah.
So
I remember where I was for the last. Like I remember exactly where I was for the last.
I was at work. I was at work. I just stopped and I was on my phone, just screaming at my phone, like, "Come on!"
I was laying on like a couch, in a bungalow in Panama.
Wow.
In the Caribbean.
Oh, flex.
Wait, no, it's not flex because here's the funniest part, right? So how many you got to think about Panama? It's like, it's not a super underdeveloped country because the U.S. had so much involvement there, but there's a lot, it's easy to get Wi-Fi. Like it was easy,
Yeah,
I
know what you mean.
We had 3 laptops going, 4 phones, and how many other people? I was in a very rural part of the Caribbean that still had Wi-Fi, and it was good Wi-Fi, How many other people were going for Kith in Panama? Surely, like I should have, I should have dinged and got some.
I feel like it was more of like a worldwide deal, you
Yeah,
know,
that's
where
true.
like everybody going on that website at that time was getting just struck
Destroyed.
out. Yeah, struck out left and right.
That was the year they released like 7 pairs of Converse, right? They released the blue and white, the yellow and white, like in 4 other bajillion colorways.
Yeah, no, and
they're red and white.
They were all in different languages
Yep.
too.
Yep.
So that was very cool. That
Shout out to whoever copped the blue and white Hebrew, because I think that one's going for like $900 now.
That is impressive for a pair of Converse. So.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so I think we're gonna dive into a little bit of story time. Story time with Kev. I have 2 stories. Bond has 1, so we're gonna do a little takey turn here. So it's now August. Back in May, 3-4 months ago, I was watching some YouTube. A bunch of YouTubers I was watching were buying mystery boxes from Laced Up. Buying mystery boxes from Laced Up. So I was like, oh, cool. I fuck with that brand. That's all cool. I'm going to buy a t-shirt. You know, I want to support. Like, I like what they're doing. And made my purchase. And then for like 3 months, crickets. Like a month later, maybe in like June, I emailed them like, yo, what's going on? What's up with my order? Let's go with it. And then crickets. And then late July, I want to say, I emailed them again. I was like, yo, what's good with my order? This is the second time. This is just disrespectful. I've had enough of this. Come on. Like, give me the money back or just send me the shirt. And
which is a reasonable request.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
easy for them to do one or the other. Like, it's not hard.
I was just really annoyed with the whole ordeal that I had to go through. So I sent that email, and within 1 singular minute, 1 minute, I feel like I sent it at like 12:04, and I got a response at 12:05. Like, oh man, we're so sorry about that. We didn't get your first email. Whatever. Blah blah blah. And look, we're gonna send that T-shirt, the one I'm wearing currently, and it just has their classic logo bigger on the back. All right, we're going to send you that, and we're going to send you another one. And I was like, oh, yo, that's super sick. Send me that other tee. And, whoa.
I don't have words to describe the
shit
fuckery that's going on here.
It's a T-shirt, and they sent it to me, and I didn't pay for it. It's, needless to say, interesting.
I would say, like, are you like, who would pay for this?
There's a lot going on. I don't know if this is a popular shirt. I don't know what's good with it.
Or it's a prank. What if it's a prank? What if they were like...
I'd be a little bummed, but what are you going to do? Hey, they sent me a free T-shirt, and it's all laced up out, so...
why not?
Why not? So that ends my ordeal with Laced Up. What's your story?
All right, let's dive into some heavy stuff.
Heavy stuff.
As everyone knows in the sneaker community that's dealt with StockX in the past, this past 2 weeks ago, they got hacked, and they lied about it, and they emailed everyone and had them, or affected users, they said, but pretty much everyone, and asked you to reset your password, which I did, and I thought that was weird. And then, you know, the news broke on Instagram, and that they had been hacked and that they had lied about it. And basically, when that happened, I emailed StockX, and I said, I have supported you guys for a while because I think you're a good brand. You're based out of Detroit. You know, having been born in the Midwest, not really raised there, but born there, I have ties there with family. And I think the Midwest has suffered a lot, so like having them, you know, pop up shop in Detroit and really help that city out, it's important. It's created a lot of jobs.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I also will not, you know, participate in a company that outright lies to their consumers like that. I've always been that way. You know, in the 2000s when Nike had sweatshops and shit, I wouldn't wear Nike. But so I emailed and said, hey, cancel my account. And they emailed me back, said, well, the way it works is you email us once and we freeze it. And then tomorrow, like 24 hours from now, when you receive this email, you can email us again and confirm that you want to cancel, and we'll cancel it because we want to give you time to think about it. We want you to stay. We like you as a consumer, all this horse hockey that they had made up. And so I'm not kidding. Like 2 minutes after I got this email, my phone dings, and I just read the email and just put my phone down, and I have 2 emails, or I have 1 email. One's from StockX, and it says your bid has been accepted. And I was like, what? You said you locked my account. So I had put in a bid for this Travis Scott sweatshirt like a year ago, and or whatever, how long bids last, and they got accepted. I was like, all right, what the hell's going on? And I was like, all right, I'll handle this tomorrow. So I wake up in the morning, and I'm checking my email, and I have another bid accepted email from StockX for the Supreme Chicken Dinner skateboard, which we were originally bidding on this one and the Supreme Chicken Dinner. We were going to get one or the other, and then eventually grab the other one for the wall. And I was like, okay. So I emailed them and said, you guys said my account was locked. You said nothing would go through. What's going on here? I assume that you're going to refund me the purchase.
Yeah.
And I even kind of like went as far as say like, and maybe even comp me the items for having to email you for this stuff, because this is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
That I have to go through this. And so they emailed back, and I kid you not, like this, right? You've read an email where you reply back. There's like, you can see all the emails that you've sent. They said, we can confirm that there's no account under this email. And I'm like, what? You just told me 2 days ago. So I emailed them again, and disclaimer, here's kind of what happened. But this makes them look stupid regardless. So when I first emailed them, I emailed it from my iCloud account, which my StockX is through my Gmail. But they also acknowledged I had an account, so they must have known who I was, or they just didn't do their job. One of the two. And they said it was frozen. So I sent them, okay, so now we're just lying to your consumers again, just outright in email and writing to them? Cool. So I took a photo of the email thread and my 2 bids that went through and sent it to them. They didn't respond. Actually, one of the items got delivered. I got back from my trip, and I had an email. And the email said, we're so sorry, you're right, for this inconvenience is uncalled for. One of the orders has been canceled. We can't do anything on the other because it's already been delivered. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I'm going through my email right after that, and I see an email 20 minutes earlier that says the seller did not ship the item. We're so sorry. Here's a refund. So basically, they lied and said that they had handled it, but what happened was the seller just never shipped it. So they had to give me a refund because their system automates that after a certain amount of time. So basically what I'm saying is I ended up selling. I stayed on StockX and sold the sweatshirt because they're clearly not going to cancel my account, so might as well use it while it's there. So I ended up selling the sweatshirt. I actually ended up making money on it, so thanks.
Yes, love.
I made like $10, so thanks, I guess.
Question mark.
And I never got a skateboard, so it's whatever. And I didn't get charged for it. I got refunded. But I shouldn't have had to go through that, and especially with stuff that's going to StockX. It's just ridiculous. But the story has a fun ending. Not really, because I'm trying to use GOAT for my sneakers, and I tried to buy some sneakers, and the first order got canceled, and the second order, the way GOAT works is there's like a list of steps that's going through, and it says order confirmed, and then seller confirmed, meaning that the seller has seen it confirmed. So originally it said seller confirmed, and now for some reason that's disappeared, and it just says order confirmed, and it's past the time period that they're supposed to ship it. So I don't know what's going on with this new order either. So shout out to StockX and GOAT to being absolute losers.
So
That
more.
That was the 20 minutes, so the video is about to stop recording. So Mom.
All right. So a little part 2 of my storytelling for this week. So basically, I was going on Instagram and I came across this brand called Mindset Company, whatever.
Shout out to Mindset.
Yeah, and they make some cool merch, They make some really dope stuff, but they're not too big, And just to my understanding, it's just like one dude running it all, and he has like a couple people on his team doing their thing, killing it. So I'm loving that. Anyway, so he put out an ad featuring the old Pyrex locker room deal where you see Virgil go into the Pyrex locker room and spray paint Pyrex on the wall and he leaves. basically did a promotion with that where it, instead of saying Pyrex on the wall, it says Mindset. And I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. Well, a lot of people on Instagram did not think that was very cool. So, like, people were, like, mad, like, jumping down his throat about it. And I really didn't understand. Like, I was like, yo, you got to respect hustle, you know? Like,
Why not?
he didn't disrespect him or anything. He didn't say, like, oh, F Virgil, you know? Like, he was doing his thing, yo. Leave the kid the fuck alone. Like, come on.
I can imagine people being upset, but like also all you have to say
No,
is, "Hey
but
man,
like
that's
people
like
are
not
in
what I
his
like."
comments telling him to like quit his brand and give
Yeah.
up on his dream.
Yeah.
That's just disrespectful.
And
Come
stupid.
on. So I was like, all right, this is a brand I want to support. This is yeah, fuck the haters. This is what people need. Like, you need to support brands like this. So I messaged him. I was like, yo, man, forget the haters. Do you. Never give up on your dream. Do what you're doing. And I ordered a pair of shorts from him.
Sweet.
So, like, obviously you see the Mindset across the front of the pants printed on some Champion blanks. And, like, I made my order. And the dude running Mindset, he messages me, and he's like, "Yo, man, I appreciated that," and he respected it, you know, and I respect him, cool dude. I got to talking with him for a little bit, and he's like, "Yo, man, anything you want off my website, you just let me know. I'll see what I can do." So I was like, "Hey, you know what?" Like, he had a sold out tee. He had this T-shirt on his website sold out, and he was able to get it ordered for me. And like he comped it for free. He also
What a guy.
he also threw in a lighter, like a black lighter, just has Mindset on it. Like, yo, that is so much respect, yo. Big shout out to Mindset, and I'll probably.
Where are they based out of?
I don't actually know.
All right,
I
owner
don't
of
know.
Mindset, come on the show.
I actually think they're like American Southwest, because like I forget where the like return address was on my package, but I'm pretty sure it was Arizona.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure, but like that doesn't mean they're just shipping it out from there. I don't really know.
Could have a warehouse or something.
Yeah, who knows? But big props to those dudes. Really appreciate that, hooking us up here on the show. Definitely going to be rocking your merch. Anybody who asks, I'm going to be sending them your way. And I'm going to drop their link right down in the description of this video. So if you guys like the merch too, you can pick up something for yourself.
Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, so big props, much respect for those dudes over there. And I just wanted to say thank you here on the show. And you can count on me copping up on your merch whenever you drop some heat, which is every time, because I loved all of your products on your website.
Sweet.
So that being said, story time is done. Let's
Yeah.
roll right into
Two.
this week's releases.
Heat or beat.
Heat or beat.
Heat or beat.
Heat or beat.
We're renaming. We're
Rebranding.
Rebranding to Heat or Beat.
Heat or beat.
All
Heat or
right.
beat. You heard it here first,
Heat or
son.
beat. We should define it too. Heat meaning it's fuego, it's flames. We need it in our collection.
Gotta cop it. Or beat.
Like
Trash.
Get the
Not
hell outta
even. Not
here.
even worth the
Not even
material
worth
it's made
Why
with.
are we talking about it?
Hell yeah.
All
so
right. On August 15th, we have the Nike Signal DMSX for $130. How are you feeling on these?
Pass.
These are. There's gonna be a lot of new Nike silhouettes in this
Beat.
upcoming release. Yeah,
Beat.
I get it. I'm just not a fan.
nah, beat. Next.
Beat, yeah. On the 15th, we have the Nike Air DVSM for $190.
I like the VaporMax bottoms, but besides that, beat.
Heat.
Ooh.
I'm going Heat. I don't
Woo.
know. I like that Nike's branching out finally. It's been a long time, so I feel like we got some new really good silhouettes. I like this. Reminds me of a Presto and a VaporMax had a baby, and I have never really liked the VaporMax, but I like how subdued this looks. So, I'm Heat. Heard it here first, Heat.
All right, moving on.
All right. Pushback from July to the 15th. Also, the Nike Joyride Run Flyknit for $180.
I like the colorway, but it's just not something I would own.
Big old
so
beat.
kind of in the middle.
Big old beat. This is
Like,
the stupidest
It,
thing
it's
to
not
me.
it's not a terrible shoe.
It's
I
Boost.
would just never buy it.
It's Boost.
Yeah, you right.
It's just beads.
Yeah, you right.
It's boost that's not stuck together. I can't get behind it. So
And then we have two more
With two
colorways
more,
of the
yeah.
same shoe that got pushed back.
so then
The same other colorways still ain't doing nothing for me.
yeah, me either. And then also on the 15th we have the Nike Joyride Not Safe for Work setter, which also features that new Joyride technology. That's the beads encased in like what kind of like an air bubble.
It's interesting, but
These are better.
I'd never buy it.
I actually wouldn't have mind if they had done the beaded technology on that other silhouette that we just talked about, the one that I said heat on. That might look cool, but
Right.
I don't know why they chose to do this. Yeah, I think it's beat personally.
All right.
The colorway kind of sucks too.
Yeah.
The weird
like
green
a
with the
lime
pink and the
green deal. Gotta pass.
And then also on the 15th we have the Nike Joyride Not Safe for Worse Optic. There's no price set yet. These are a women's only.
All right.
They're kind of sick. They kind of reminded me of a jet plane. I know that's like a stupid thing to compare a shoe to.
I don't really like the shoes without laces. I've never really been a
that's
fan
fair.
of Nike slip-ons.
You did try on the Mocs though. The Nike. Fear
Oh,
God
dude,
Mocs.
I tried on the Fear of God Nike moccasins,
Okay.
and they made my feet look like something you would imagine like an elf shoe to look like an elf foot, like the toes curled
Will-
and like
Will
came to
Ferrell
like
come
a
on the show.
fine spiral for some reason.
Oh god.
But I am gonna get the fog sale ones. That's
happening.
that's off the table.
Upcoming.
Like that's happening.
It's coming.
It's happening.
All right. Also on the 15th, this is a big day for Nike. The Nike Signal DMSX in a different colorway. I want to talk about these because I don't mind this shoe. Like it's not a
I
terrible
like this
shoe.
colorway more.
I like this colorway more, and I like these better than the Joyrides. That's why I want to talk about it again because I think it's better than the Joyride. I think the Joyride looks like a shoe that they should have come. The regular Joyride Flyknit looks like the shoe that should have come out 5 years ago with the Roche runs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna say beat because I don't. If
I
I
hate
want them, I'll
beat.
wait to the sale rack.
Beat for sure.
And then on the 16th, moving on to the 16th, we have the Nike Air Max 270 React for $150. We've talked about these before.
They're I don't know. I've heard, not for me.
Not for me, and I've just heard they're uncomfortable, which is like for me.
I've heard they're very
It's a
uncomfortable,
wrap. It's a
yeah.
wrap. Like I think.
So beat.
I
Goodbye.
think shoes should be comfortable, regardless of what you think they look like.
Oh, these are cool though.
Yeah.
Next up.
Yeah, on the 16th we have the Nike, I'm so sorry, the Adidas Stan Smith for $100, in a snakeskin, gray snakeskin.
Yeah, like
colorway.
gray snakeskin, and then also in the same day we see a Continental 80 for 110
yeah.
in the snakeskin. I really like the Continental 80s. Like I really like the Continental 80s.
I like the Stan Smith, but here's why.
Yeah,
I would
man.
like the Continental 80 better if it didn't have that cream sole. You see how it's cream?
Dude,
instead of
I
white?
love the cream sole, dude. I remember when the Continental 80s dropped. I bought them the day
we
of.
were working at PacSun.
We were working
so
at
hyped. We were
PacSun.
so
I
hyped.
wasn't even working that day. I went in to buy my
Remember
pair.
when they came in and we were like, we got them at our store? We
Yeah, I
went to
know,
a
and
lower-end
now
store.
they're everywhere.
Yeah,
You're like,
they're everywhere.
now you can't go anywhere without seeing them.
Nope. Oh, also in that pack, we have an Adidas Falcon for
130. Oh, 120. Yeah, those are actually beat. Not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the Falcon.
No, I'm not. It's weird because they came out with the young 169 and then the young 1 and the Falcon for
Right.
79, and I think the other two are so much better models, but they seem to have stopped making them and are just making the Falcons, which is kind of disappointing.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say beat on these two. This is a hot topic.
Here we go. We have the Palace Reebok workout shoe in black, white, and red.
Which look exactly like the Louis Vuittons that Virgil did this year.
No, not the Louis Vuitton. You mean the Kanye Louis that are like a few years old?
No, they also look like the Louis Vuittons that we saw in store.
At the
pop up. We went to the Virgil pop up.
Yeah, the
Remember
Virgil
the purple
pop-up
ones
in
that
New
I
York.
was like in love with, but like I obviously would never buy.
Yeah,
it's the same shoe, bro.
Yo, you right, son.
Even the way the way the red
God.
ones dye and faded in some places is the same freaking shoe.
I
That's
really-
why I was saying I want the white ones to dye in purple.
I really want the white ones. Just Sirocco's white.
All right,
but
me
like,
and Kevin are going
I
for the
don't know.
Reebok Bach Boy Palace collab white. So that's happening. Those are
We'll see.
130.
We'll see.
They're cool.
I
Wait. I didn't know the black ones had gum soles.
Yeah, the black ones have gun soles, son.
Not a good look. That's how that. No, bro. Look how crappy that gum sole looks too, with that shiny black. Come on, that's beat. The other two are kind of heat. That's beat. All right, whatever. We can differ. All right. Also on the 16th. Oh, these are the Joshua Vides Converse Chuck 70. These are dropping in a lot of places. I heard Urban Outfitters, so don't press if you want them. You should be able to get them for $110. Just a little backstory for those who don't know. Joshua, if you guys ever see the Air Force Ones that are on social media where people have drawn the edges of them to make them look like sketches, that's him. He started that. He actually has a whole immersive exhibition and art gallery thing where everything looks like it's drawn.
So I guess he got his Nike deal.
He did, and what's cool about these is there's a black and tan pair, kind of like the
Fear of
God ones, and a colorful one. But what's cool about them is you can take the sides off completely, unlace them, and take the Velcro off, and it's a different color underneath.
Nike's really good for that.
Yeah, Nike's really stepped up their game this year. It's impressive. And they did last year, but even more so in general releases, they've done better this year. I'm calling these heat. I think they're heat, especially for a Converse. And, I'm not a big Converse guy, but these are heaters.
All right, what are we looking at?
On the 17th, we have the Nike Alpha Dunk hoverboard for $170.
That's sick. That is very cool. That's very, very cool.
I heard someone recently.
That's heat. That is heat, son.
I had someone compare these to a T-Rex for some reason the other day.
A what?
They said it looks like a T-Rex. Here's what I don't like. I don't know if you can see it in this photo, but that front portion, that's a bubble.
Really?
Yeah, this is a performance basketball shoe. This is the new line of performance Nike basketball shoes.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The color. This is a great colorway, I have to say.
It's a very
I don't know
cool
what I
colorway.
would wear it with, but it's cool looking.
Yeah.
Very futuristic. Yeah, I just don't do bubbles. I don't do bubbles.
Nike loves to ride like the
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future wave,
They do.
like the
They always have.
hoverboard, the this, that, the other thing. Marty McFly this shoe, Marty McFly that
Props
shoe.
to them
Air
for getting
Max,
involved
whatever.
for that, anyways.
Yeah.
So, also on 17th, we also have a Nike. So we're going heat on this. We're both saying heat on this, right?
Heat on that.
I'm not a fan of the silhouette, but I like say the colorway is enough to sway me to heat. Also on 17th, the Air Max Plus swoosh chain pack for $160 and a baby blue, dark blue, orange, white colorway. These are kind of nice.
Beat.
Reminds me of the Miami Dolphins, but you're right. I don't like the shoe in general, so I'm gonna say beat too. Heat colorway, beat shoe.
Goodbye.
All right.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Also on
Bye-bye.
the Air Max, also on the 17th, the Nike Air Max 97 swoosh chain pack.
These are heat.
These are heat.
These are good.
The 97 might be the best Air Max silhouette, in my opinion. It might be better than the Air Max 1. And the Air Max, definitely better than the Air Max 90. Just my opinion. Yeah, these are heat. Also on the 17th, something Kevin is just like, I don't think he wants them,
Dude,
but I'm sure he's excited about it. The Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner for $300 and coming in full family size runs.
I'm hyped to get them for below retail because that's where they're heading. Hey, that shoe we've released 9 times?
Yeah.
Do it again.
No.
Good call.
One more. I don't know why they just didn't release them
Good
on
call.
Yeezy Day.
They did.
Oh, they did?
I think. I'm 99% sure they
if
did.
They did.
99% sure they did. So.
I'm saying beat on these. I'm over waiver. I'm kind of over Yeezy in general, personally.
Yeah.
I like these are cool because I like that it's a neutral colorway, but I think it's a bold statement. I know at the first episode I said I love Jerry Lorenzo, and I do, but I think oversized tonal clothing is out of style now. I think it's kind of gone, and with that I think Yeezy starts to fade into the distance. I think part of the reason Yeezy still has a resale value is because it's a status symbol, and everyone wants it.
Yeah.
All right.
I hear you.
On the 17th, we have the Arizona Iced Tea Continental Volk in like 5 or 6 colorways for 4 colorways. The women's are $80, the men's are $100.
Dude.
Well,
Adidas,
you suck.
Y'all know how we feel about Arizona. Y'all can eat it. And Adidas, you can eat it too for fueling this
now,
bull fire.
This definitely solidifies our statement that this was planned.
Hell yeah. This was 100% planned.
This was planned.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's hit like 2 more sneaks and call it a day.
Beat. Big beat.
They're good-looking shoes. They just make me mad. They're good-looking shoes. They just make me mad.
Big beat.
Here, let's do Here, go on. That's a little more. Let's do these and then the one right below it.
Okay. We have on the 17th the Vivienne Westwood Asics Hypergel Light for $200. I think these are sick, and they're gonna be.
These are heat.
I know.
Yeah, they're
actually,
very cool. That's a statement piece.
It
and
is,
a
and I
half.
enter,
That is
especially
a
for an
statement
art
piece.
student. For an art student, these are like a dream come shoe. But
Did you say dream come shoe?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Hey,
I heard they're gonna be really
that's
hard
what
to
we
get.
should call it. Like when we find like the best
A dream come
release.
shoe. Oh yeah.
The best release of
Dream
the
come
week is a
shoe.
dream come shoe. You heard it here first.
But I heard they're gonna be really hard to get. Only a few websites are getting them, and they're raffles already. They started the raffles like 3 days ago.
Do you think Kith would have them? Kith is big with ASIC.
I know, but I didn't see it on their website. Maybe they did. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't. I usually get ads.
I
for
didn't
Kith
see
stuff.
raffles, but that doesn't mean they won't release
That's
them.
true. I know Rooted, and which I think is in Tennessee, got them, but they're kind of tight with like more independent sneaker brands.
Got you.
And then on the 22nd, we have an Adidas ZX 404D in a like Volt colorway.
Not for $350, y'all.
Yeah, I'm just
Yo,
over like
that
they keep saying it's gonna get more
colorway is
affordable.
beat for that price.
They keep saying it's getting more affordable, and it hasn't, and it's just frustrating to.
I'm over it.
We both supported Adidas for a while. And we're both kind of fed up with the stuff they've been doing, the way they've been portraying their creators. We actually have one more shoe that we're gonna talk about.
All right.
When I get there.
Something we
Yeah, on August 17th we have the Nike Air Jordan 1 satin black toe for $160. Heat. These
But like I'm gonna get murdered by bots. But yo, heat. Either I'm gonna get murdered in the parking lot after I buy them at a Foot Locker and robbed, or I'm just gonna take a big fat L in my bed at home on my laptop.
When the satin shattered backboards came out, they released at our mall, which is a low grade mall.
Satin.
Shattered backboard.
But listen to what you said. Satin shattered backboards. Shattered. They're not the OGs. They're satin.
But-
Who wants satin? Who
But
wants
these
satin?
aren't OGs either. There's a black toe, regular black toe, and the shattered backboards are one of the most valuable shoes, Jordans on the planet. That's not a special release. But here's what I was gonna say. What happened was they were worth nothing when they first came out, and now they go for like $700 because someone cool rocked them, and people, men realized because it's a woman's shoe, women's sizes. A man realized they could rock it and pull it off, and no one was gonna judge them, and then it blew up. And that's what's gonna happen with these. I think these might not sell out everywhere.
That's
it's gonna be hard to get. You're not
honestly,
gonna be
Heat. I'm gonna try and buy.
Me too.
But I just don't know.
I won't be upset if I don't get them.
Nailed it.
Right? Like I want them, but
Nailed
like
it.
it's not end time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna be upset if I don't.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
hey, come on. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
All right, y'all.
That's
That
gonna
brings
wrap
us
it
to
up.
our various conclusion for the evening. Hope you enjoyed our storytelling. Again, shout out to Mindset Co. Be careful when you're buying shirts from Laced Up.
Be wary of StockX.
Be wary of StockX. And until next time, don't let your memes become dreams. We have been unbiased.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Take it easy, y'all. See you next time.
Peace.